true enough, you want to lead late, but leading it all has got to give the driver some confidence.
Oh, confidence. If you got a car you can wheel to the front and keep it out there all night long, there's no feeling like it. Because when you're in the lead, you're setting the pace. They're chasing you. You can set the car down early, drive it off the corner at your leisure, especially when it's hooked up like that.
And those couple drivers are giving chase. The 3 and 0-2 Kerry Mix, Jason Hathaway now a battle for fourth spot as Ron Beauchamp continues to fade back just a touch in the Mopar Dodge. Anthony Simone in the Crown Modular, number 95, goes through to pick up a spot. And caution flag is out. Don Thompson Jr. in the Home Hardware Impala. His luck goes from bad to worse again in the 2009 season.
Well, we talked earlier about how critical the tires were. It looked like when your right front went down. There we are right there. Don Thompson Jr. up in the high groove did a great job getting it stopped before it got to the fence. Because when the right front goes down, you can't turn that race car.
And a lot of drivers looking forward to this caution here on lap 131. The leader's in. Todd?
Green the whole way until this first caution, and everybody hitting pit road, including the number 27 Tide Walmart car of Andrew Ranger. Fuel going in. Ron Beauchamp Jr. hits his spot. So does the 22 of Scott Steckley. The 27 easily wins the race off pit road. A problem with the 60 car, not in the pit box properly. They still haven't fueled.
A tight pit road here, and it's going to cost the 60 Ron Beauchamp Jr. The 22 is going to back out of his pit stall as well. A flawless pit stop, though, for Ranger. He leads. Welcome back to Sun Valley Speedway in race number 5 of the 2009 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series on TSN. Anthony Simone in the United Lumber Chevrolet leads here on lap 139. Jason Hathaway received the free pass award. There's 6 cars left on the lead lap.
Well, Dave, you got to remember, Simone only took on fuel, no tires. Remember back to Delaware, he went the whole race without taking tires and got himself a top 5.
Is that a good plan here at Sun Valley? We saw Thompson with his tire go down. Do you think Simone can make it the entire distance?
Well, you know, he is a fairly smooth driver, but you know what? It boils down to the setup. If the setup's awesome, you can save tires. But as you can tell right now, no tires, no performance.
Absolutely, 2 tires showing great gains as DJ Kennington got into the back of Anthony Simone. As Andrew Ranger, your new leader, there is a 60. Ron Beauchamp Jr. also going around on the outside. Simone is falling back drastically now, so there is proof in the pudding. Now Simone just hanging on for a caution.
Well, it's all about setup right now. Remember a race ago, the 22 car was class of the field, just on a mission, and tonight it's the 27. He's got it figured out, and that thing's on a rail. He's up front all by himself.
Interesting to note, too, and we'll see how this plays out. The number 9 of Mark Dilley took 4 tires during that pit stop as well. He has to restart a lot further back, but with 4 fresh skins, that's bound to help him out.
Well, it's not a bad idea. He's taking a look at how the race is unfolding. It looks like it's going to be a lot of green flag laps. Oh, as I say that, there's lots of action going into turn 3. But Dilley's crew chief's counting on a long green flag run. He's got 4 fresh tires. He will not pit again here tonight at Vernon.
And Mark Dilley is a lap down, so he's banking on that strategy working out as we ride on board with the Aaron's Dream Machine of Pierre Bourque. He's in 16th position, about 5 laps down after earlier trouble with the window net earlier on this race.
Kerry Mix down the inside of the 95 up off the corner. And again, you see the fresh tires work. 0-2 Kerry Mix able to turn the hook a little tighter than the 95 and take the spot. He's going to bring the 4 of Don Thompson Jr. with him.
And the 4 car is down 2 laps after problems with the right front. He sits in 11th position. There's a good look at the Home Hardware Chevy of Don Thompson Jr. The 0-2 of Kerry Mix is also down a lap. Just 6 cars remaining on the lead lap. It is a little bit confusing here at Sun Valley. We'll try to keep you abreast of the situation as Mark Dilley continues to try and get up to the front to get his lap back.
Well, Dave, that's right. You know, he does have a strong horse, 4 fresh tires, but he's still 1 lap down. He's got to race his way to the front, or right now he's in pretty good position. If a caution does come out, he'll get the free pass.
A battle for position here, though, between the 17 of DJ Kennington, the 22 of Scott Steckley. That's for 2nd position, actually, as these 2 have been together seemingly all night long.
Well, it's always the same performers at the front every week, Dave, and these 2 guys race a lot of laps side by side and bumper to bumper.
DJ Kennington letting the 22 of Scott Steckley go underneath. As one driver comes down pit lane, it's the 40 of Joey Hansen, Todd.
The rookie Joey Hansen in the Prime Champ Dodge making a green flag stop. 2 right side tires to be changed. He started drifting wide on the track and had his hands full, fellas.
And Todd, we're at the Home Hardware halfway update. We've had 1 caution, just 12 laps today, 4 leaders and 4 lead changes here in Sun Valley. So not a lot of action out front. It's pretty much been all that guy lately, the 27 of Andrew Ranger, but Dilly with those 4 fresh Goodyears is going to get his lap back on speed.
So that makes 7 cars on the lead lap here tonight at Sun Valley.
And should mention, too, that Joey Hansen, after making that pit stop, is down to 16th spot. He, too, is 5 laps down to the leader, the Walmart-tied Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger.
Well, the 39, the 21 having a great battle day, but that's not even for position.
No, that's right. The 21 is in 11th position, 2 laps down as we ride on board with Jason White, the A&W Chevy. The 39 Dickies Dodge, Dave Whitlock is down in 13th, so he is 3 laps down to the leader. As we go on board with another one of our Western drivers, the 69 of Trevor Siebert, just put it in laps here today. He, too, is 3 laps down because that man is putting in a dominant performance. A 27 Walmart-tied Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger leads the 22 of Scott Steckley and the 17 of DJ Kennington. The native of Roxton Pond, Quebec, Andrew Ranger leads the 5th race of the 2009 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series on TSN. The 27 Walmart-tied Ford Fusion has a 5-second lead over the 22 Dodge of Scott Steckley.
Well, talk about putting on a clinic, but again, we talked about it last week. The 22 was the dominant car at St. Eustache. The kid from Roxton Pond, Quebec, he's on the other coast putting on his own clinic.
There is Kennington, who sits in 3rd position. Mark Dilley in the number 9 Dodge is now up to 4th, and he is the final driver on the lead lap. Just 4 cars left on the lead lap. Riding along now with the 17 of DJ Kennington, and Todd standing by pit side with Hugh Noon, the car owner of Ken Noon.
Guys, another strong effort for Kent Noon in the number 18 car. You guys are doing this to be competitive, but also because it's important to you as a family to have a good time and enjoy yourselves doing it.
That's true. That's why we're doing it. The whole family comes together. Out west here, we got family from Alberta, North Alberta. They're all here having a great time.
They're running the full schedule, guys. No big sponsor. They're doing it because they love racing.
Oh, what a great family affair. The mom and pop operations kind of went away a few years ago, but the Noon family have brought it all back. It's fun to watch them at the racetrack.
Yeah, it really is. And Ken having a pretty decent run here today, sitting in 12th position as we look up towards the front of the field. A battle for 6th spot. There's the 3 car, the Snap-on Dodge of Jason Hathaway, and the United Lumber number 95 of Anthony Simoni, who sits in 7th.
Yeah, what a great race they're having. But you got to remember, the leader is putting all the top 10 cars down that he can so that later on the race, he doesn't have to contend with them.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. You just try and put everybody a lap down, then you don't have to worry about anything.
Well, that's a perfect race for sure. But in this class, it doesn't happen every day. But you know what? The 22 and the 27 back-to-back races have been doing a good job of it.
Ron Beauchamp Jr., you saw him in 5th position. There's your 4th place driver, the 9 of Mark Dilley. Beauchamp is a lap down. They were able to do a little bit of adjusting on that brand new car here for Sun Valley Speedway. As Dilley just ahead of that driver as Beauchamp gets out of the groove just a little bit.
Well, Ronnie Beauchamp's struggling right now. That car's loose on corner entry. It's loose getting up off the corner. I watched on the pit stop. They did make an adjustment. Watch for that car to either get a little bit better or watch him to come to pit road again.
And how smooth that 27 car of Andrew Ranger is as he continues to tick off fast laps as the 3 of Jason Hathaway gets underneath the 60 of Ron Beauchamp Jr. 122 laps to go. That is for position as the 3 of Hathaway will pick up 5th.
Well, that puts Jason Hathaway into the top 5 for sure. He's having a great run, but look at this. Everybody's a little loose up off of turn 4.
And look who is coming. The 27 of Andrew Ranger. There he flashes through the screen, looking to put these drivers another lap down as Mark Dilley continues to have a good run with more on his progress here today. Todd standing by with Reno Montanari, Dilley's crew chief.
Reno, your guy is about the fastest out on the track now. He raced and got his lap back, and he's headed for the front of the field.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. We were really loose on that first 120 laps, so we put 4 tires on it, made our changes, and we're good to go to the end now. So we're just going to keep digging. Mark's doing an awesome job out there. So
guys have done a great job. It's up to the driver now, and he's not letting them down.
Well, it's up to the driver for sure, but that guy right there, Reno, a good race car driver in his own right, made a great decision. Brought him down, put 4 skins on it, set him back out there with an adjustment, and now the car's a bullet. But it's up to Dilley to keep the tires on the car now. Can't blow them off. We've still got a long ways to go.
And Dilly's got to keep the body panels on that car as well, as he got together with a 22 of Scott Steckley. But we're hearing trouble with Dilly's team.